I lived in an apartment complex, and there was about 6 residents that lived in there, and there was 2 of them that actually were smokers. And in my apartment, I could smell the smoke, so I know that a lot of the other residents were being affected as well. I went to my leasing apartment, and I actually told them the issue, and they said that they couldn't do anything about it. It just got to the point where I couldn't stand it any longer, and I had to break my lease, which ended up costing me a lot more money.
Secondhand smoke can't be controlled by ventilation. So if you think about an apartment and all the creaks and crevices that come along with it, you have floorboards, cracks in walls, cracks in windowsills, as well as doors. With the inability to actually control which direction secondhand smoke can drift in, the moment it enters the air, individuals either surrounding that unit or within that building at some point throughout the day will come in contact with this contaminated air. Individuals who live within multi-unit housing or individuals with areas who share ventilation system or shared airspace are greatly affected by secondhand smoke due to the repeat cycling of shared air. So at any given time, if someone decides to smoke a cigarette, at some point throughout the day, all individuals either surrounding that unit or building will come in contact with the contaminated air that's being contaminated by the cigarette smoke itself. Secondhand smoke is composed of 7,000 chemical compounds, with 250 that have been known to directly affect humans and 69 have been linked directly to cancer itself, as well as other conditions such as asthma, heart attacks, as well as ear infections.
I go into homes. I have one in particular that I'm thinking of that is a mom that had a son. She was a single mom, and there was smoke coming in the kitchen and in the bathroom every day, all day, and her son missed 100 days of school. There was nothing that the apartment complex could do for them at this point, and I have been working with him. He's been in and out of the ER, and I just walk away from these places shaking my head thinking, how can this be? Why can't we just have smoke-free living for everybody?
Smoke-free policies are completely legal across the country on a voluntary basis for any property owner that wants to go smoke-free. And this includes public housing authorities, it includes Section 8 property managers. So every segment of the market, it's legal to go smoke-free, and you can generally do it from curb to curb, including the units and outdoor areas.
Smoke-free housing policies are sweeping the nation. Tenants are now preferring it. Smoke-free policies are in high demand, and locally here, we're just now getting started in it. Smoke-free Indy has a lot of resources that you can go smoke-free today. Some of the opportunities are a smoke-free housing website, a smoke-free housing toolkit, cessation resources, including the Indiana Tobacco Quit Line, as well as bilingual support available.
Enforcement of our smoke-free policy has actually been relatively easy, believe it or not. We've been open for about 2 years now. We've been very focused on creating a community of residents that feel very strongly about living in a healthier environment. And so I'm pleased to say that any type of enforcement is actually done through a self-policing method implemented by the residents themselves.
We started talking about non-smoking, I'd say 4 years ago. Foremost is the wellness and health of our residents. That was our main concern. If you go in our units every day, you see people, especially in our elderly disabled units who are in wheelchairs. You see those suffering from COPD. Your concern is for the entire population, and you want to make sure that those who are in relatively good health stay that way, and the ones who are not fully healthy now get better.
I think everybody is deserving of clean air and not have to worry about breathing in harmful toxins and whatnot. I truly believe that people should be able to have that smoke-free air.